Hey guys, it's Kai and welcome to my channel. Today I'm just going to be doing a pretty basic get ready with me to go absolutely nowhere. It's like almost 7 p.m. and we're stuck in isolation, so I'm not exactly going anywhere, but I just wanted to play around with some makeup. I got a couple of new things recently and I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about me and about what I want to do with the channel. So yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into it. So I'm actually gonna be starting with something brand new that I got. It is the e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Primer. Alright, so I've never used this before, but I have heard really good things about e.l.f. primers, so I have high hopes. I got the tone adjusting one because I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but I have quite a lot of redness, especially on my cheeks. And so hopefully this actually makes a difference to that. So I'm going to, oh my god, it's so much more purple than I expected. What the hell? I thought it was actually going to be the colour in the bottle, but it's not. Alright, cool. I'm not someone that often uses primer because I'm lazy and I can't be bothered. But I want to start because I do find sometimes makeup comes off, particularly around my nose. So hopefully this helps the makeup stick a little bit better on my nose in particular. Alrighty, we are all primed. Now, excuse the fact I have ridiculously long gross nails at the moment. I'm basically just playing a game of let's see how long they can grow, which is because I don't have to go anywhere. Alright, so that primer's on. It feels really nice. It feels quite smooth. Yeah, as I said, I'm not a big primer person, so I can't really give much of a review, but I can compare it to how my makeup normally goes on. So now I'm just going to use my regular foundation, which is the Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation. This is in the colour Light Beige, and it's probably gonna look not quite a match at the moment because I'm not going outside as much. This is normally a perfect match to my skin tone, but yeah, I haven't been really leaving the house a whole lot. I'm trying to, but I'm still working from home, luckily, which means that during the day when the sun is out, I can't really leave the house, and then when I do leave the house, I'm often doing so in the evening where it's dark. So let's see how horrendous it is. Oh, it's not too bad. It's definitely been, I've had worse matching foundations, that's for damn sure. But yeah, so a bit about me. My name is Kai, Kai Lama, as you will see in the channel name. And I am 22, almost 23. I might be having my birthday in quarantine, we will see. And I started makeup, I would have been probably 14, 15 when I started playing with makeup, and unlike most kids that I knew at least, they started makeup and they started by being like, oh, I'm gonna start wearing mascara to school and like being cool kids. No, I was that kid that would come home from school and go, right, let's do some horror effects makeup. So I actually started by doing FX makeup, doing a lot of like bruises and cuts and that sort of stuff, making myself look like a demon. It was lots of fun. So I actually think that was a really cool way to start learning makeup because it meant that like with FX makeup you can be a lot messier than with like glam makeup. So it was quite good because like it meant I got a handle for like the tools and the products without having to feel like I needed to be super precise. But yeah, then I moved into doing more like proper glam makeup, and because I already knew how to handle brushes and sponges and lipstick wands and all that sort of stuff, it meant that glam makeup was a lot easier to do. So foundation is on. You'll instantly notice I have the worst dark circles known to man. So what I actually use is I've got an e.l.f. color correcting stick here, and this is just a kind of orangey tone, and this really helps to neutralize my dark circles. Alrighty, so now that that's on, I'm going to go over the top with a little bit of the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. This is in the shade 8C01. I don't use a whole lot of concealer. I find that if I put too much makeup on, it just cakes really badly, and I have a very expressive face, and so I just get creases like super quickly. Alright, next I'm going to set my face with the Natio translucent powder. It is absolutely filthy, please excuse, I am incapable of keeping my makeup in clean working water. Alright, so now that's set, I'm gonna go in with a bit of bronzer. Now, fun story about bronzer. This is my favourite bronzer ever, the NYX matte bronzer in medium. The other day, my cameraman, who's behind the camera at the moment, dropped it, and this ensued.
Lies and slander. No such event occurred.
Yeah, no, it definitely did. So unfortunately, a lot of that fell on the floor, so not able to be saved. I was very close to panning it actually, which was nice, but it was also really old. So it's probably a good thing I've been forced to go get a new one. So what I got was, I got the B Beauty, which I believe is Big W, their home brand. In case you couldn't tell from the accent, I am Australian. Big W is, I don't even know what it's comparable to in like the US and the UK.
Is Woolworths in the States?
No. It's kind of like the non-food section of Walmart. Kind of? And there's no guns.
Yeah.
I don't know how to compare it. It's,
I guess, but a different
it's like
store.
got your like clothes and shoes and books and games and movies and makeup and homewares and camping wares and all that stuff. Basically all the non-food things. Kind of, I think, sort of like a Marks and Spencer's. I don't know. I'm trying to compare this to things that I know nothing about, so sorry. But yes, this is their home brand. So the main difference with this one that I had a look at when I compared them, I did a comparison swatch. This one's a little bit more pink, which hopefully is gonna be alright and not show up as like orange. Should be fine. And it's a little bit shimmery, or I guess satin finish is probably the best. So let's.
Man, speaking of like stores in the United States, have you seen some United States Kmarts?
I've seen things they sell at US Kmarts.
They are dystopian. They are wild.
Like, the whole of the US is just like such a weird thing to us, because like there's just so much that's so wildly different. Like I've been watching.
Not wildly different, subtly different. That's different enough.
Different enough that it's pretty whack.
Unsettling.
And like you guys just have so much more of literally everything. Anyway, this bronzer's quite nice actually. It was $2, which is what, like, oh god, with the current currency conversion, I don't even know anymore. So it's about a dollar. Yeah. So ridiculously cheap. Has no discernible scent, but seems to work decently well. Not mad about it, not mad about it. Alright, on to blush. I'm going to use the Mecca Max Blush. Mecca is kind of like a Sephora, but it's the Australian version. Mecca is across the whole of Australia, whereas Sephora is only on the eastern states, as far as I know. We don't get Sephora in good old Western Australia where I am. So that's the shade of that one. It is called Chic Chic. I'm now going to go in with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder, which is in the shade Precious Petals. This is a beautiful one. It was from their Flights of Fancy collection. Alright, so that is basically the face done. I will go in with more highlighter in that once I've done my eyes, but I'm now just quickly going to do my brows. So this is just the e.l.f. brow pencil. I think this is just in natural brown. I'm not really sure. This, I have not really tried a whole lot of brow products because I found this and I love this so much. It's like $7 Australian, super cheap. It's just like a wax crayon. I have decently shaped brows naturally. Like when I have to pluck my brows, I basically just have to clean up a few stray hairs here. So I don't worry about trying to like draw on brows or shape them. I just try and fill in any bald spots I have. Cool. Yeah, alright, so that's my brows done. As I said, I don't do like crazy Instagram, get out a ruler and make my brows perfect. It's not something I've ever really done. I don't particularly like it. That's a personal preference. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go into eyeshadow next. And as I'm doing my eyeshadow, I will tell you a little bit more about my shade off. So I'm gonna play with a couple of palettes I got really recently today, which the first one is the Colourpop Mint to Be palette. And this is very on trend. It is a all pastel green palette. It's very pretty. I'm very excited because I don't generally do like light colours. I tend to go for dark colours, which is why I'm also going to be diving into Huda Beauty Emerald Obsessions palette, which is this bad boy here. Alright, so yeah, this one is beautiful. So yeah, this is gorgeous. So I'm going to play with some greens today. Okay, so first I'm going to go in with the Nude by Nature crease brush, which is just this little bad boy here. Just a little rounded kind of fluffy brush. And I'm going to go in with the shade Ice Cold. So a bit about myself. As I said before, I am 22, almost 23. I was born in Queensland, but I've grown up almost my entire life in Perth, Western Australia. The person behind the camera who has made a couple of vocal cameos is my boyfriend, Aiden. I went to uni and got a piece of paper that is basically useless. Actually, I'll get my useless piece of paper because I may as well use it for internet clout because it's not going to get me anything else. So yeah, this is my useless piece of paper. We love that. Anyway, so yeah, that was 4 years. So I actually started off doing geology and genetics because I wanted to do my Jurassic Park degree. I'm a massive dinosaur nerd, as I'm sure will become apparent very quickly because I'll never stop talking about dinosaurs because I'm incapable. Yeah, I always wanted to be a paleontologist ever since I could say the word, which was surprisingly early. But unfortunately, at the uni I was at, exploration geology wasn't an option. They really only offered mining geology and hydrogeology, and that is because Western Australia is a mining state. So they like to focus on that, which is, I guess, fair enough. It's sad, but it's fair enough. Before I continue, I am now going to go in with a bit of seltzer to blend it out. I'm now going to jump in with this dark green shade from the Huda palette, and I'm going to darken up the outer edge. Just using that same brush because it's a good brush and I don't want to keep changing. So yeah, no, for 3 of my 4 years at uni, I actually lived on campus, which is funny because I'll say that and like people in America will be like, yeah, so that's like normal. In Australia, that is very much not normal. In fact, a lot of people don't even know that's an option. But yeah, it is. It's predominantly like a lot of the people that live on campus at college are people from the country. I was not one of those people. I just chose to move out as soon as I could, which was, I was 17 and a half, and lived on campus for 3 years. It was a lot, and I'm sure I'll have at least one video at some point telling stories about college, probably more than one because there are lots of stories about college. But yeah, so I graduated at the end of 2018. I had to check my degree because I can't remember, everything's a blur. Alright, I'm now gonna go in with this bad boy, which is a tapered blending brush from Nude by Nature, which is this bad boy here. And I am going to take a bit of Freshman, which is this middle bottom sparkle, into the crease. So another kind of, I guess, key thing about me is I am someone that very much enjoys performing, singing and acting. I am currently heavily involved with a pantomime society from the uni I was at, and we do a lot of shows and stuff, obviously not at the moment. Yeah, so we're not doing any performances at the moment, but we are running some cool online stuff, so hopefully that gets some engagement. I'm now going in with a flat concealer brush, which I use as a packing brush, and the top shimmery shade Minty. Now going to grab a BH Cosmetics little just tiny pencil brush and the shade Play It Cool, and use this in my inner corner. Alright, cool. I think that is pretty close to done, because with these colours I don't know how much else I can do. I would normally darken this up a lot more. I'm sure in future videos you'll notice my makeup will be significantly darker than this, but that's alright. I'm just going to blend it out slightly more on my brow bone with a tiny bit of Get Fresh, which is this top really pale green. Alrighty. So I'm now gonna do some stuff on the lower lash line, I think. And what I might take in the lower lash line is some more of this kind of brown colour and a little bit of gold. And I'm just gonna go back and take that same little BH Cosmetics pencil brush. Okay, so now I'm going to put on a little bit of eyeliner, which I will absolutely be just cutting to because it's going to involve a lot more close-ups with the mirror. So just give me a sec. This is my tiny baby. Her name is Couscous. She's the best. I love her. Yeah, he's okay. Who's this? Wow, yeah. But anyway, so I have put on my eyeliner. This is the Maybelline Hyper Sharp Liner. And I also put on some mascara. I've got the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. And I actually prefer, on my lower lashes, I've been using the Benefit Mini Bad Gal Lash because I find the tiny wand easier, even though it has a full-size spoolie on it, which makes it a bit obnoxious. Alright, so that is the eyes done. It is not my best work, but you know, it's not bad. I'm not mad about it. Like, I'd wear this out. I love green eyeshadow, so like, it is what it is. So yeah, I am just going to finish up. As you can see, I get really bad creases in my forehead. I don't know how to fix that. No primer, no cleanser, no foundation, no nothing will stop that from happening. If you have any tips and tricks to stop that from happening, please let me know, because I find when I'm using my eyes, I raise my eyebrows a lot, which creases it all up, and it goes to... I know I could just do my eyeshadow first and then my foundation afterwards, but I don't like doing that. That's my entire reason. So I'm just gonna finish it off with a bit of lipstick. I'm just gonna put a bit of lip balm on first. Anyway, so before I completely wrap up, I will put lipstick on in a sec. I wanted to say a little bit about exactly what I plan to do with this channel. Obviously I'm starting off with a makeup video, which may alienate some people, but I actually don't intend to do predominantly makeup. I intend to do kind of a bit of everything. A lot of the stuff I really want to do is with my friends, which is a little hard right now. But once this is all over, I'll be doing a lot more content with friends, hopefully. A lot of random collaborative stuff. Think good old 2014, 2015 YouTube, where it was me and my friends doing this challenge. But instead of challenges, it's just us kind of messing around. In the interim, I might do some videos with friends over Discord. I'll see if I go. I'm just kind of gonna play it by ear, see what I want to do. I think a lot of the stuff I'll do in quarantine will probably be just kind of chatty stuff like this. I'll probably make a few videos on my favorite topic ever, which is true crime. I am a massive true crime nerd. I'm always talking about cases. I know there is a YouTuber who does makeup and talking about crime at the same time. I've actually never watched their content before. I have been told about it because my friends thought I would really enjoy it. I do need to have a look. I can't remember what it's called, what their channel is called, but I know that they exist. So I'm not trying to steal their thing. I am aware they exist. But yeah, I'll probably just kind of chat about a bunch of different stuff. I would love to do some commentary stuff, talking about some of the just random stuff that's going on. There's not a whole lot going on at the moment, but I'm sure I'll find something. So yeah, this channel is going to be a little bit of everything. It's kind of going to be a lot of me just turning on the camera and being me, I guess. So hopefully that appeals to someone. But yeah, anyway, so just gonna finish off with a little bit of lipstick. This is Colourpop Ziggy, which is a beautiful terracotta shade. One of my favorite lipsticks ever. Has a tendency to go with kind of everything, so I really like it. And I really enjoy Colourpop lippy sticks because I'm a klutz and I'm not very good at applying lipstick, and they make it easier. If I was wearing this out, would I necessarily wear this lip colour? I don't know. I'd probably wear a nude. Maybe something even more brown toned rather than red toned. But I really like this lipstick, so I wanted to wear it. So yeah, that's my first ever video. Thanks for watching, and hit subscribe, I guess. That's what I'm supposed to say. And yeah, I'll chuck links to my Twitter and Instagram and all that in the description. I've got a podcast with my friend Liam. It's called Having a Wine, and yeah, I'll put links to that in the description below as well. Hopefully we'll have a new episode out soon. I know we still want to do an episode about famous pandemics because it seems topical. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one.